Hey guys, I'm bringing you another review of the Sony MDR-XB500 headphones. Now I got these from Amazon for about $50 and I've had them for 2 weeks or so. Put them through 40 hours of burn-in and I'll tell you that I'm pretty impressed. So I'll start with the build quality and move on to sound. At the end of the cable, you get a standard 3.5mm gold-plated right-angled headphone jack, which will go into any of your devices. And it's very nice. Moving along the cable, you'll see that the cord is a spaghetti cord. And in the past, I haven't been a huge fan of spaghetti cables, but I have to say, Sony did an excellent job with these. It doesn't tangle and it doesn't get in the way. Moving along to the top of the headphones, you have the two ear cups. And as you can see, the cable goes into both of them. Now, I wouldn't mind this, except for the fact that they're not detachable, which could be a problem if you're abusive of your headphones and you tend to treat the cable like crap. Because if you break the cable on these headphones, then the headphones are trashed and you have to buy a whole different set due to the fact that the cables are not detachable. Moving along to the ear cups. The ear cups are pretty standard, decent durability, but what's not standard about them is the huge king-size ear cushions. These things are like pillows on your head, okay? They're so soft and so comfortable to wear. I could wear these for hours without discomfort. The only problem is that as you can see, there are 3 slits in each of the ear cup. And due to those slits, sound gets in and out very easily. Unfortunately, these headphones do not isolate outside and ambient noises very well. If you're wearing these headphones, you have to turn the music up pretty loudly for ambient noise to be blocked out. So if you're wearing these, they won't be very good for airplanes because you'll be able to hear everything that's going on around you. Along with that, other people will be able to hear what you're listening to. Even at about only 50% volume, these headphones start to leak like crazy, which means that if you're listening to Justin Bieber, people next to you will be able to hear that as well. So, moving on to the headband. The headband on these headphones is also decent. They have good flexibility, and it's pretty stiff, pretty rigid, so I'm not that afraid of it breaking. The only minor problem I have with them is that there are a couple gaps, right here and right here, where the ear cups attach. So that could be a problem in the future, but only time can tell. Now, onto sound quality. I have to say, for $50, these are a very good pair of headphones. And not in the way that you might expect. As the name tells, these headphones are made for extra bass. And I'll tell you, they perform and live up to that name. These headphones have gobs of bass. But because of that, they're not necessarily monitoring headphones. They don't sound accurate, but they are very, very fun to listen to. If I had to compare these to one of their headphones, I'd compare them to the Beats by Dre. Lots of bass, a V-shaped sound signature, and not very accurate, but very fun to listen to. The only difference is these headphones cost 1/4 or 1/6 of the price of the Beats. So, in my opinion, I would get these any day. Moving on, so, as I said, the bass is very good on these headphones. It's sharp, it's strong, it's punchy, there's tons of it. It doesn't leak into the mids and highs like the Beats. And overall, the bass is probably enough to satisfy all you crazy bass heads out there who listen to hip-hop, pop, dubstep, electronica. These headphones will perform. They will play that music like none other headphone out there. The bass on these is just fabulous. Now the mids are a little bit recessed, but not noticeably so. They're not bad, but they're not amazing either. But for $50, they are pretty stellar. Finally, the highs. The highs on these headphones are also very good. Instruments that hit the high frequencies, some guitar notes, piano, all the instruments, acoustics sound very good on this headphone because the highs are good and the lows are very good as well. So overall, a V-shaped signature. That means that a headphone if you don't know what a V-shaped sound signature is, that means that the highs are very good, the mids are a little recessed, and the bass is very forward, punchy, tight. And usually, headphones with a V-shaped sound signature are the ones that are very fun to listen to. And yes, these headphones, I have to say, are probably the most fun headphones to listen to for under $150. Once you get over around $200, headphones start not to become as fun to listen to, unless you get the Beats by Dre, or Soul, those celebrity endorsed headphones, but more accurate. And although accurate music is very good, I have to admit, I really enjoy fun music to listen to. The only problem, I'd say, with the sound on these, major problem, is that they can be very fatiguing to listen to. So sometimes I have to turn the bass down a little even. And yes, I love bass just like you. Overall, these headphones are stellar. They're very good for $50. I'd say they're pretty amazing for $50. I take them over the Beats by Dre Solos any day. They're comparable to the Studios, though these don't need active noise don't use active noise canceling, which I am not a big fan of. So that's good. Just to go over what I talked about, I really like this L-shaped jack. I think that it's a nice touch by Sony. The spaghetti cable is amazing. The build quality is decent, good for $50. A couple gaps here and there. They took a couple shortcuts, but nothing major. The cushions on these are amazing. You do not understand how soft they are until you've actually felt them. The headband is pretty flexible, pretty rigid. Oh yeah, the clamping force is also pretty good on these. I'd give these a good 8.5 out of 10, which is very good, especially for $50. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what about compared to the Beats by Dre, compared to the Solos? Alright, the Beats, I would take these, as I said before, over the Beats Solos, okay? Over the Beats Solo HDs even. For $50, I would rather have 2 of these than Beats Solos. You know why? One, Beats Solos, okay, if people are listening to Beats, they're on the bandwagon because they look cool. They know probably nothing about sound. So I would take these over the Beats. Something else that's very good about these is that since they're so cheap, you're not always worried about storing them properly, right? Taking care of them, making sure the wire is plugged in, whatever, right? I mean, with these, you can toss them around. It's not a big deal, because they cost $50, and they sound very good for $50. Okay, compared to the Soles, I'd say these are about even with the SL150s. I have a friend who has Soles, and I don't want to say anything bad because I know she'll pound me for it. I'm kidding. She's awesome, but whatever. And then, let's see, 50 Cent. I haven't tried the 50 Cent headphones. Soul Republic, I've heard. These, I'd say, have more bass than the Soul Republics. They have more bass than the Beats. I'd say these have better bass than the Beats as well, which means punchier, right? It's clean, it's nice and sharp. But the Souls put out some really nice bass as well. These just have more of it. So if you're a crazy bass head, you listen to pop, hip-hop, dubstep, electronica, those are your genres, you have to get these headphones. These headphones are for you. I love these headphones for those genres of music, as well as acoustic music. You know, reggae is also very good on these headphones. They have a very open soundstage, but my only complaints, they leak a lot due to the vents. The headband has some gaps. Durability is decent. I wouldn't complain about that. And the headphone, the cords don't come out. So I'd say if you're careful with these, I mean, not even that careful, but if you're not abusive with your headphones, then the wire shouldn't be a problem for you. So yes, these headphones are amazing. Get them, $50. You can't go wrong.